Saturday, January 14th, 2023. Should be right in the middle of winter time, halfway through January. And look at here. Look at here. Huh? What you think about that? Now, I'll show you something even better. Now what you think about it? Let's see if I can get it cleared up and get move this leaf out of the way. Huh? Yes, sir. Now, I'd gotten my tomato plants mixed up. I didn't know which was which, but I believe by the flowering, this is going to be a yellow variety. I mean, yellow variety, yellow flowers. A cherry variety, those small tomatoes, and yes, a yellow fruited variety also. And they're kind of a longer pointed little variety. You can tell by the babies right there. I can't remember the name of this, but they're supposed to get big. Normally, they're supposed to get big, huge clusters of tomatoes, and so I'll have to remember the variety name. But check it out. I mean, if you watched any of my other videos, I had a lot of freeze damage on my tomatoes in here. Some of them are still struggling. I'm probably fixed to cut all this off up here. This tomato's trying to come back down here, and we're going to give it the chance. Now this one, nah, it's just green for looks. Going on down by the roots, it's dead. We got another little tomato plant here. She's trying to put on some buds after that freeze. She had a few, you see the stumps to them there. That freeze knocked them off. But there was, beside this one with fruit on it, there was another tomato here. They're side by side. You see how close them pots are. This one froze down to nothing. The whole plant froze down, so I replaced it with this one here. This one was actually sitting over here. So I put this in on the string to train it up. There's another one. Now the one I took out that froze, see if I can find it here. Just as an experiment, I took the roots out. They still look green, and I put them in this pot, trying to keep them alive. Thought it would resprout, but look, that's all dead. I just like trying things. So that did not work. This stump was still green on the tomato. When I cut the dead part off, this was still green. That's why I planted the root. I thought maybe we'd get a sprout, but nope. That's okay. Here's the try thing. And this goes over here in the bucket of old soil. We'll reuse that. But yeah, I'm proud. This is a first time in my life, and I know we have the assistance of the greenhouse, but I have been, how should I say this without sounding too bad? Because of low funds, haven't had my propane tank refilled in a couple weeks, and we're out. Thank the good Lord we've had some warm weather. Last night was 30 degrees outside, and look at this. Didn't touch it. So during the day it warms up pretty good in here, and it holds some, but you know, plastic can't hold a whole lot in. It goes in, and the heat and the cool goes through that plastic pretty easily. But there we go. I like it. I hope you do too. Hope you're having luck with anything you're trying to do, or should I say, hope you're being blessed with anything you're trying to do, with plants or otherwise. Plants and animals are two things. Nature, messing with them, trying to work with them. It's two things that you better not get your hopes too high on, because if you're trying to do things outside of the natural order, things growing out in the wild and in their zone and in their temperature range, there's a lot of times you're going to end up being disappointed. But it don't mean you don't keep trying. So I'm not going to go over everything else in the greenhouse today, but here we've got Malabar spinach, And I like taking these. The fruits are edible. You can eat the little berries. They're not, you know, the best to me. They will stain you, as you can see. Take these things and I'll just chunk them down there. And I'll have little Malabar spinach vines growing everywhere, and they'll be all up on my bananas and everything this next year. So, anyways, there's the star of the show today. That little plant is getting it. Y'all have a good day. God bless.